Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because today we're diving into something that could literally save you tens of thousands of dollars and add years to your life. We're talking about the best states to retire in America for 2025. And listen, this isn't just about warm weather and golf courses anymore. The retirement landscape has completely changed, and some of the findings are going to surprise you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which states offer the lowest taxes for seniors, where you can stretch your retirement dollars the furthest, and which states you might want to avoid altogether. I've compiled data from multiple 2025 studies, including Bankrate, WalletHub, and Empower, so you're getting the most current and comprehensive information available. So, grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's talk about where you should spend your golden years. Before we jump into the rankings, let's talk about what really matters when choosing a retirement state in 2025. Here's the thing, your parents' retirement playbook doesn't work anymore. It used to be simple, right? Move to Florida, enjoy the sunshine, pay no state income tax, and you're done. But modern retirees are looking at a much bigger picture. According to the latest 2025 research, there are 5 critical factors you need to consider. First, taxes. And we're not just talking income tax. You need to look at property taxes, sales taxes, estate taxes, and how your state treats Social Security benefits and retirement income. Second, healthcare quality and access. This becomes increasingly important as we age, and the differences between states are staggering. Third, cost of living. A state with no income tax doesn't help if your property taxes and everyday expenses eat up all your savings. Fourth, safety and quality of life. This includes crime rates, natural disaster risks, and the overall well-being of senior communities. And fifth, climate and lifestyle preferences. Do you want 4 seasons or year-round warmth, mountains or beaches, urban amenities or small-town charm? Here's something fascinating. 8 of the 10 lowest-ranking states in the 2025 Bankrate study are in the South or Southwest, which traditionally have been retirement hotspots. The game has changed, folks. All right, let's get into the money talk, because taxes can make or break your retirement budget. There are currently 9 states in America with absolutely no state income tax. Let me list them for you. Alaska, Florida, Nevada, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Washington, and Wyoming. That's 9 states where your Social Security, pension, and retirement account withdrawals aren't touched by state income tax at all. Now, here's something exciting. In 2024, 3 more states completely eliminated their taxes on Social Security benefits: Missouri, Kansas, and Nebraska. And West Virginia is phasing out its Social Security tax completely by 2026. This is a huge trend, and it's making more states competitive for retirees. But wait, there's more. 4 additional states, Illinois, Iowa, Mississippi, and Pennsylvania, have state income tax but completely exempt retirement income. So even though they have income tax for workers, retirees pay nothing. Let me give you some specific examples of how generous some states are. Georgia offers up to a $65,000 retirement income deduction for those 65 and older. That's massive. Most retirees won't pay a dime in state income tax there. South Carolina provides a $15,000 retirement income deduction for seniors, doesn't tax Social Security, and has a cost of living that's 11% below the national average. That's a triple win. Delaware doesn't tax Social Security and excludes up to $12,500 of pension income for those over 60. Now, let's talk about Wyoming for a second, because this state is incredibly underrated. Wyoming has no state income tax and one of the lowest property tax rates in the nation at just 0.58%. According to recent data, you need approximately $574,000 in retirement savings to live comfortably there, which is actually quite reasonable when you factor in the tax savings. But here's the critical thing I need you to understand. Low income tax doesn't automatically mean low overall tax burden. You have to look at the complete picture. Some states with no income tax have sky-high property taxes or sales taxes that can eat into your savings just as much. Now let's get into the overall rankings. Different studies use different methodologies, so I'm going to share results from the 3 major 2025 reports. According to Bankrate's 2025 study, the #1 state to retire in is, drumroll please, New Hampshire. This surprised a lot of people. New Hampshire excels in neighborhood safety, ranks 5th in healthcare, 6th in taxes, and has a large community of similar-aged residents. It's a beautiful state with 4 seasons, access to mountains and the ocean, and a strong sense of community. Bankrate's top 5 are New Hampshire, Maine, Rhode Island, Wyoming, and Utah. Notice anything? Not a single traditional Sunbelt state in the top 5. Now, WalletHub's 2025 rankings tell a different story. They ranked Florida as #1, citing its relatively low taxes, the fact that it receives more funding per senior from the Older Americans Act than almost any other state, and its extensive senior-friendly infrastructure. WalletHub's top 5 are Florida, Minnesota, Colorado, Wyoming, and Virginia. Minnesota came in second largely because of excellent healthcare. It has the most healthcare facilities and the second most nursing homes per capita in the country. Empower's analysis put Wyoming and Florida at the top, noting that Wyoming residents have average retirement savings of over $500,000, suggesting financial security among retirees there. Let me break down the top 5 most popular retirement destinations with real details. Number 5, South Carolina. South Carolina was actually ranked #1 for net one-way moves in U-Haul's 2024 index, meaning more people are moving there than leaving. It offers that $15,000 retirement income deduction I mentioned earlier, doesn't tax Social Security, has a cost of living 11% below the national average, and provides coastal living options with a mild climate. The low country around Charleston and Hilton Head is absolutely gorgeous. Number 4, North Carolina. North Carolina allows you to exempt up to $35,000 of retirement income from state taxes if you're over 65, and Social Security isn't taxed. You get a true 4-season climate, beautiful scenery from the Blue Ridge Mountains to the Outer Banks, and excellent healthcare facilities, especially in the Research Triangle area. Just be aware of hurricane risks in coastal areas. Number 3, Tennessee. Tennessee has no state income tax, so your Social Security benefits and retirement income remain completely untouched. Property taxes are low, and the cost of living is 10% below the national average. You get rich cultural heritage with Nashville, Memphis, the Great Smoky Mountains, and some of the friendliest people in America. The music scene alone makes this state special. Number 2, Arizona. Arizona doesn't tax Social Security benefits, has reasonable property taxes, and was ranked as the 3rd most affordable state overall. The dry climate is perfect for people with arthritis or respiratory issues. You have year-round outdoor activities, and there are 151 retirement communities throughout the state. Plus, world-class healthcare with facilities like the Mayo Clinic in Phoenix. The desert landscape is stunning, though summers are brutally hot. Number 1, Florida. I know, Florida is obvious, but there's a reason it keeps topping lists. No state income tax means your Social Security, pension, and retirement income are completely untaxed. No estate or inheritance taxes either. Excellent healthcare facilities, warm weather year-round, and massive established retiree communities mean you'll never lack for social opportunities or senior-friendly amenities. But here's the reality check. Bankrate actually ranked Florida 41st in their study due to poor healthcare rankings in some areas, high insurance costs, and natural disaster risks. Hurricane season is real, folks, and homeowners insurance has skyrocketed in recent years, so Florida isn't perfect despite its popularity. Now, let's talk about some surprising findings from the 2025 data that might change how you think about retirement. First, the Sun Belt isn't dominating anymore. 8 of the 10 lowest-ranking states in Bankrate's comprehensive 2025 report are in the South or Southwest. Why? Because today's retirees are weighing much more than just warm weather. Safety, healthcare access, affordability, and overall quality of life are playing a much larger role in decision-making. Second, healthcare access has become a make-or-break factor. Minnesota's second-place ranking in WalletHub study is almost entirely due to its exceptional healthcare infrastructure. As we age, being close to quality medical facilities becomes increasingly critical. Third, natural disaster risks are being taken more seriously. Climate change has made hurricanes, wildfires, and extreme weather more frequent and severe. Coastal areas in Florida and the Carolinas face hurricane risks. California deals with wildfires and earthquakes. This is affecting retirement decisions in real time. Fourth, there's a growing trend toward mountain states. Wyoming, Utah, and Colorado are all appearing in top rankings now. These states offer outdoor lifestyles, lower population density, beautiful scenery, and in some cases, excellent tax benefits. Fifth, community matters more than ever. States with established senior populations and age-friendly amenities rank higher because retirees want to be around people in similar life stages. Loneliness and social isolation are serious health risks for seniors. All right, let's talk about the other end of the spectrum. Which states should you potentially avoid for retirement? According to Bankrate's 2025 rankings, Louisiana finished dead last overall. Poor healthcare rankings, high crime rates in many areas, natural disaster risks, and a struggling state economy all contributed to this ranking. WalletHub's 5 worst states for retirement are Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi, Washington, and New Mexico. These states generally struggle with healthcare access, higher crime rates, or unfavorable tax situations for retirees. Now, I want to be fair here. Every state has its positives, and what works for one person might not work for another. If you have family in Louisiana, that connection might outweigh other factors. If you love the unique culture of New Mexico, the rankings might not matter to you. These are guidelines, not absolute rules. But if you're making a decision purely based on financial optimization, healthcare access, and quality of life metrics, these states present more challenges and opportunities for most retirees. So, how do you actually make this decision? Let me give you a practical framework. Step 1. Calculate your total tax burden in different states. Don't just look at income tax. Use online retirement tax calculators that factor in your specific income sources, property values, and spending habits. The difference can be thousands of dollars per year. Step 2. Visit your top 3 states. Don't just vacation there. Spend time living like a local. Visit healthcare facilities, explore different neighborhoods, talk to locals, and experience the climate during different seasons if possible. Step 3. Consider your health trajectory. If you have specific health conditions, research which states have the best specialists and facilities for your needs. If you have family history of certain conditions, factor that in too. Step 4. Think about proximity to family. This is huge. Many retirees move for tax benefits or weather, then end up moving again to be closer to kids and grandkids. Don't underestimate the value of family connections. Step 5. Run the numbers on cost of living. Websites like Numbeo, Best Places, and cost of living calculators can show you exactly how far your retirement income will go in different locations. Factor in housing, healthcare, utilities, food, entertainment, everything. Step 6. Consider your lifestyle priorities. Are you outdoorsy? Do you need cultural amenities? Do you want a large retiree community or prefer age diversity? Do you want walkable neighborhoods or are you fine driving everywhere? These preferences should heavily influence your decision. Step 7. Think long term. Where will you be in 10, 15, 20 years? Will you still be able to drive? Will stairs become difficult? Is there quality senior care available if you eventually need it? Planning ahead prevents difficult moves later in life. Here's my honest take after reviewing all this data. There is no single best state for retirement. The best state is the one that aligns with your specific financial situation, health needs, family connections, and lifestyle preferences. That said, if I had to give general recommendations based on the 2025 data, here's what I'd say. If taxes are your primary concern and you love warm weather, Florida, Tennessee, or Texas. If you want a balance of low taxes, great health care, and 4 seasons, New Hampshire, Virginia, or North Carolina. If outdoor lifestyle and natural beauty are priorities, Wyoming, Colorado, or Utah. If healthcare access is your top concern, Minnesota, Virginia, or states with major medical centers. If you want the lowest overall cost of living with decent weather, South Carolina, Tennessee, or Arizona. The key is being honest with yourself about what matters most. A spreadsheet can tell you about tax savings, but it can't measure the joy of living near your grandchildren or the peace of mind from having world-class healthcare nearby. Also remember that you can always change your mind. Many retirees move multiple times during retirement. You might spend your active, healthy years in one state, then move closer to family or better healthcare as you age. That's completely normal. One final piece of advice: don't wait too long to make your move if you're planning to relocate. The earlier in retirement you move, the easier it is to establish new social connections, adjust to a new environment, and truly make a place feel like home. All right, that's everything I wanted to cover today. Let me know in the comments which state you're considering for retirement and why. Are you Team Florida, Team New Hampshire, or somewhere completely different? I read every comment and love hearing your perspectives. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more retirement planning content. I've got videos coming up on healthcare and retirement, social security strategies, and how to budget for different retirement lifestyles. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy retirement planning!